Maker is a part of our portfolio, and we will continue to average in the next 3 to 5 months, as I do believe that the overall market will continue to trade lower. So what is Maker? Using crypto to borrow crypto used to be very tricky, since most crypto assets fluctuate volatile so much that the amount someone borrowed in crypto and the amount that someone would have to pay back could widely be different over a short period of time. So this is where Maker comes in. You see, by combining loans with a stable currency, Maker wants to allow anyone to borrow money and reliably predict how much they have to pay back. So in this video, I want to share a little bit about how the Maker protocol managed to attract over 2% of the total ETH supply by letting you loan money to yourself. Furthermore, we're going to give you a handful of fundamental reasons why we are optimistic on Maker in the future from 2022 to 2025. And as well, we're going to look at some future price predictions. So if this sounds good, then please hit like, smash and subscribe and all them goodies so that you can be notified every time we upload new videos, so that you can protect your wealth, preserve your wealth, and ultimately increase your wealth. My name is Nico Arachi, and I'm the host of Crypto Never Sleeps. The live Maker price today is trading around $870, and the current market cap ranking is number 57, with a live market cap more than $837 million, and is trading 86% below its all-time high, which was recorded on May the 3rd, 2021. Maker is built on Ethereum, which is a blockchain that allows developers to build different projects. So Maker is an organization developing technology for DeFi, borrowing, savings, and stable cryptocurrencies on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, it has created a protocol allowing anyone with ETH and a crypto wallet to lend themselves money in the form of a stable coin called DAI. So by locking up some Ethereum in Maker smart contracts, users can create a certain amount of DAI the more ETH are locked up. I hope that makes sense, right? So the more ETH you lock up, the more DAI you can then borrow. When users are ready to unlock their ETH, which serves as collateral for the DAI loan, they simply pay back the loan along with any outstanding fees. Also, Maker has created a core layer of the decentralized financial system on Ethereum, what everyone today refers as DeFi. Now, I want to go through some recent news and highlights and why I really truly believe Maker is the true market leader of tomorrow when it comes to DeFi. So, real-world adoption continues. Recently, the Maker Vault was used to finance a shipment of Australian beef, and additional use cases are being planned. Also, Maker Vault has utilized in conjunction with the decentralized asset financing protocol Centrifuge to allow the trade finance provider Console Freight to mint DAI that was used to finance the transaction. A non-fungible token that contained the shipment and invoice data was also minted in the process for tracking purposes and to help keep a record of the transaction. The shipment is also being tracked using Provenance, MasterCard's blockchain traceability solution. So this transaction helped to demonstrate one application of smart contracts and stablecoins in the supply chain industry. Another factor building momentum for the Maker token is the additional support for staked Ether as a form of collateral on the protocol, which is called sETH2, which allows those participating in staking on the Ethereum BNB chain to gain access to funds that would be otherwise locked up for an unknown amount of time and put them to use, earning a yield in DeFi. Obviously, the collapse of Terra UST is a knock-on effect, and the addition of Ether as collateral positions Maker as the top-ranked DeFi protocol by total value locked in, and this is according to the data from DeFi Llama. Now let's get to the biggest news regarding Maker. See, they are seeking to invest $500 million in untapped territories of the bond and treasury market. So currently Maker is undergoing a proposal voting for the use of some of its own reserves for investment. Now they're proposing to venture into the US treasuries and bonds by investing roughly around 500 million DAI tokens. And in case you do not know, the DAI token is equal to the dollar. So one DAI is $1. The members of the MakerDAO would decide through their votes how to use these reserves, how to use the DAI tokens following the poll in a government signal request. So in making the decision, they have two options for the investment plan. Now the first one is to split the funds into treasuries and bonds in an 80-20 ratio. Conversely, they would use the whole funds for the short-term investment in treasuries. And finally, let's take a look at some future price predictions and see what the future sentiment is like for the Maker token. The first future price prediction comes from digitalcoinprice.com, and they believe we're going to see a high in 2022 of $1,180 and $1,796 in 2025. The second one comes from Trading Beasts, and they predict the price will hit 1,151 in 2022 and 1,900 in 2025. The last price prediction, as always, comes from cryptocurrencypriceprediction.com, and in contrast to the two others, they're basing their future price prediction on a fundamental approach. And they're seeing high in 2022 of $1,827 and, listen to this, $11,181 in 2025. So before we end, I always like to give my 2 cents on the dollar. I think when it comes to Maker, there are not many more advices that I can give than I usually do on our live streams. I believe in Maker. I believe it's the true future market leader when it comes to DeFi. Also, don't forget that Maker is and has been set up as a lending platform that I believe will really cater to the transition of traditional, markets or market participants that will enter the crypto space. Don't forget, the future of finance is being built right in front of our eyes, and it's being built on the blockchain, and from my point of view, it's being built on Ethereum. Now, in case this video gave you any kind of value, well then do me a favor, hit like, smash and subscribe and all them goodies, and why not come and join our live streams. Just remember, they are only for the sexy looking people.